Hi gals, welcome back to another episode of Zero Waste Closet. So I am coming to you today from my bedroom in our new house. And if you guys have been following me for a while, you know that we just recently completed a move and it has been the biggest downsizing experience of our lives since having kids. And I will tell you, it has been a wonderful experience letting a lot of stuff go. I'm not gonna say it's been easy. If you've done a major decluttering ever, you know that you really have to do a lot of life review in the process. You have to really look at your values, at what matters to you, and sometimes just like do a deep dive into your connection with your stuff. And really, it's just kind of a macrocosm of what we do when we go in and clean out our overstuffed closets. A lot of the same personal issues come up, and you start to see a lot of the same things like duplication and saving all these things for just in case, and oh my gosh, I can't let go of it because although I've never used it, I paid so much money for it, I have to hold on to it. So all of those same things come up. But anyway, we have definitely done a lot of decluttering. It has felt so good. And now I'm looking at my closet, and we are now basically getting into the month of May. And here in Arizona, that means the heat is on, the temperatures are rising really fast, and it is a perfect time to turn over a new wardrobe. And so I want to build a capsule wardrobe for you guys. We're gonna build my summer capsule. And the reason I do this is not because I'm just presuming that you guys care what I am personally wearing every single day. It's that there's a process involved, and a lot of you are very interested in minimizing in your own lives. And I want to share my process with you because I think it can be great guidance. I think it can be inspiring to see someone else do it. And usually it will just facilitate some thinking on your part, and then you can of course adapt it to your liking. So this time I am going to try using a system that I have never done before, and take it or leave it, okay girls? Like I said in last week's video that was all about what it means to be a fashion minimalist, you know, if there are things that I am offering you that really resonate with you, then try them out, do it as a personal experiment. If there's stuff where you're like, I would never do that, or that's not even my goal, then toss it. Take this in nuggets, or take the whole thing. So here is what this system is. It's called Project 333. Let me explain a little bit of history about Project 333 first, so you kind of just know what it's all about, and then we'll talk quickly about how it works. So it was started by a woman named Courtney Carver, who was an employee in corporate America. So she had a busy, stressful life, a mom, multitasking all the time, and she ended up getting an MS diagnosis and used it as an opportunity to sit back and evaluate her life and really ask herself what was working for her and what was not serving her. And one of the epiphanies that she had was that all of her stuff and all of her clutter was really complicating her life and causing undue stress. So she created Project 333 as a wardrobe experiment in minimizing. And one of the things I really love about it, and the reason I'm giving you this background on it, is that her idea wasn't necessarily to just get rid of all of her stuff. It was to reduce her daily stress, the stress that goes with the visual aesthetic of having too much, and also just the stress that comes with decision fatigue. Just the amount of time and energy that is consumed by trying to figure out what to wear. And the more we have, the harder it gets, right? It's that old adage of a closet full of clothes and nothing to wear. So her idea was to just visibly shrink it down so she had less to contend with. And Project 333 was born out of this. So what is Project 333? The whole idea is 33 items for 3 months. It is a capsule wardrobe concept. And in Courtney Carver's schemata, this 33 items includes shoes, jewelry, handbags, accessories like your sunglasses, and your clothing. So all of that, just 33 items. I will tell you, this is a great example of adapting something to make it work for you. That was just as I started thinking about compiling my own 33 things, I thought, that's a little too restrictive for me, because, and it really, I needed to make it work for me. I decided not to include jewelry because I don't get decision fatigue when it comes to choosing my jewelry. I actually have a pretty concise collection, and it's real easy for me. So I didn't want to include that. I definitely want to include shoes because I am overwhelmed by shoes. So if you have categories in your life that are within her categories that do kind of overwhelm you or fatigue you, that's definitely an area to concentrate on. So for me, just shoes and clothing. Handbags, I really don't have a problem choosing either. So shoes and clothing are it. I love the idea of 33 pieces, 3 months. It's a perfect time frame to play with. And I also like it because if you guys know me, I'm kind of a go big or go home person. I like to kind of try extreme things. That's just my personality, so I don't want to do anything halfway. I really want to know what it's like to live with a capsule wardrobe and experience hopefully the calm and zen that comes from less choice, but also just think that a lot of creativity and outfit combining will come out of it, and I think it's actually going to be a whole lot of fun. And I think it might make travel this summer for me. We've got a nice trip coming up. I think it's going to make travel and packing a heck of a lot easier because I'm going to try to just choose from those 33 pieces, and to think it will take 1/10 of the time that it usually does. So if you are going to do this yourself, you can play with the time frame. You can say, I want to do 33 pieces for only 1 month, or maybe I want to allow myself 53 pieces for 4 months, whatever works for you, but just take this as a kind of just a system of guidance. And I think just without further ado, let's go ahead and look at those 33 pieces I chose. The last thing I just do want to say that I was about to say and forgot is that definitely not included in your 33 pieces are your underpinnings, your things like sleepwear, activewear that you just literally wear to work out in. But if it's something that you're living in that's part of your daily outfit, then yes, you should include it. But if it's just for a very specific purpose, like going to the gym, then do not put it in your capsule. All right, gals, here we go. Here are my 33 pieces. Let's check it out. So gals, if you've watched my travel capsules, you know I always start with shoes. There is a really big reason for this, because if I start with clothes, then I find that every outfit needs a different pair of shoes, and I end up with a gazillion shoes, and I don't want to end up in that position. And another important reason that I start with shoes is I feel like shoes are everything. Shoes determine whether I'm going to have a good day or not. I'm serious. If my feet don't feel good, then I don't feel good. So I just felt like I wanted to start in this place, and then it would be a lot easier to pick clothing based on my shoe selection. So if you haven't done this, I really highly suggest trying it. Everyone who has come back to me about this has said that was really revolutionary for me. Okay, so let me show you what I picked, and I am doing 5 pairs of shoes. So listen, this is also really important to know. I'm not giving all of my other stuff away. I am not donating it. I'm not selling it. I am storing it away unless I find that there's something that truly isn't serving me, so that I'm not dealing with that whole like angst of letting things go. I'm just putting it away. I can come back to it later. So on the sneaker front, we're starting with my white Allsted sneakers. I love these. I have a lot of white sneakers. These need to go in the wash, but see, this is why I'm choosing these. Ultra comfortable, sleek enough to wear with dresses, but athletic enough to take a nice long walk in. And yes, indeed, you can take out the cork sole and put these in the washing machine. Then I wanted a couple of pairs of sandals. So I am bringing in the ones that for me are just tried and true. When you're creating a capsule wardrobe, there is no room for pieces that you're hardly gonna wear that you're just not sure about. This really forces you to acknowledge what the heavy lifters in your wardrobe are. And so I have found in my case, both of these bed stews are heavy lifters for me. You guys, I love these shoes so much. I wear them to death, and they can take a ton of wear, which is another point when you're picking capsule wardrobe pieces. Pick things that are great quality that you can wear over and over and over again, because you will be. And then I wanted one pair of shoes that I could dress up, but that were also super comfortable. And these new bed stew shoes also come in brown. I happen to just really love this kind of light raspberry color. It's such a pretty summer color that, funny enough, just seems to actually go with everything, and it's a great way to elevate a look. And then finally, I'm the girl that wears boots all year round. I can't help it. I love my cowboy boots. These just came in from bed stew. I'm obsessed. This is a perfect little bootie for summertime, and it's it's a great one to wear with dresses and jumpsuits. So I've got my 5 pairs of shoes here. Okay, so next we're gonna look at the clothes, and then you guys are gonna see a little fashion show, and the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna start doing this all by yourself. So before I show you the clothing pieces I picked, let me tell you, there had to be some very intentional, deliberate thought about this. If you are like me and you have an overstuffed closet, sometimes it's extremely daunting to know where to even start. Couple of things to just keep in mind. Obviously, you want to try to find a lot of mix and match pieces, things that are multifunctional. If there's only one way you can wear something, it probably shouldn't be in your capsule, because you're going to be repeating outfits and you're going to be wanting to get a lot of use out of things and have multiple ways you can do it. Another thing to keep in mind is just pieces that really flatter you, that look and feel great. Again, there's really not a lot of room for error here, so you don't want to waste any of your 33 pieces on something you're just not sure about. Personally, I also felt like I wanted to work with a lot of solids and then bring a few patterns in. I didn't want it to all be patterns because, again, it's hard to mix and match that. But I also didn't want it to be flat and boring. And for me, I really do love color, and I want some personality and dimension in. So the last thing I'm gonna say is, before you dive in and start picking these pieces, girls, know your personal uniform. We've talked about this many times before in previous videos. This is so important, because your personal uniform is your go-to look. It's the look you know works for you. If you're in a pinch and you have 5 minutes to get dressed, you just can run and grab it. It's that outfit formula that works almost every time. It is totally aligned with your lifestyle, so pretty much any day of the week, this will work. Well, I, in my case, have kind of 2 personal uniforms that I find are my favorites. One is the whole t-shirt and jeans concept, so kind of what I'm wearing right now, right? And it doesn't have to be exactly a t-shirt and jeans, but some variation on the theme. Maybe just like an easy blouse, maybe it's colorful jeans, maybe it's long jeans, but it's some variation of that theme. And then the other uniform that is my go-to, especially in summertime, is gonna be like an easy floaty maxi dress or a great jumpsuit romper, okay? So I love that kind of one and done concept. It also allows me to, just a little pro tip here, sneak more pieces into my 33 piece capsule, because it's like 2 pieces built into one, right? So you can have like 3 jumpsuits, and that's 3 full outfits. So, all right, gals, again, without further ado, let's go ahead and look at the 33 pieces that actually not 33, we've done 5 shoes. So gosh, what's my math here? Now I have 28 pieces left to go. So ladies, I decided to start with jumpsuits and dresses because in some ways it's just kind of easiest. I wanted to pick out my very favorite ones, the ones that I know I will be wearing all summer long. And this is definitely an area where I feel like I need at least a few pieces in my capsule that, should I have to dress up, I can dress up. Now look, please know that, like, if you're building a capsule, you're doing it for daily life. You may still have very special occasions that come up. Perhaps it's a wedding, maybe of a family member, or black tie where you have to get really dressed up. I think it's perfectly permissible to have to go to your stored away items to grab out that one special piece. It's really not a part of your capsule. It's very special occasion wear. But within my capsule, I still want at least a couple of pieces that give me the option for a really nice evening out to dinner or something like that, or maybe like a more casual wedding. So some of these pieces can definitely go a few ways. So first and foremost, I have got this little navy kind of ditty little jumpsuit here from Coco and Carmen. I love it, ultra comfortable, and definitely can do some layering with that. Then I've got my new favorite overalls in from Billy T. This is a new brand for us, you guys. I love these. You'll be seeing a lot of this stuff in my little fashion show, so don't worry if you feel like you're not getting the whole picture yet. This is Tencel, so nice fabric for summer. Remember the season that you're building your capsule for. Be mindful, if you live in a place like I do here in Arizona, Don't be choosing fabrics that you know in 2 weeks you're going to be like sweating to death in, okay? Then I also threw a skirt in here too, kind of fits into the dress jumpsuit category. One skirt for me, it's this velvet heart skirt. Some of these things still have tags on them. I've been waiting to wear them. The weather's finally perfect. This one I can definitely dress up or down, as we will see. And then I have, sorry gals, this is kind of a vintage chill boutique piece from Grade and Gather. Just another really lightweight, lovely, flowy jumpsuit. Again, very versatile. And then I've got a pop of color. I am obsessed with this dress, and this I could definitely wear to like a lovely wedding, but I would also wear this out and about with, gosh, even maybe with my sneakers or some sandals, probably belted. It's so cute. And then I've got this new dress in from from Grade and Gather that I love. It's just another silky piece. You guys, these are all easy grab and go outfits that, you know, this could easily be dressed up with the right jewelry and the right shoes, or really dressed down with a little denim jacket popped on top. And then finally, denim can be a little hot head to toe, but I will tell you, this Etika denim jumpsuit, which clearly needs to be steamed, is one of my favorite go-to outfits. This is a great example of picking the things that you know you feel fabulous in. I feel amazing in this. It fits perfectly. And if I pop heels on with this, this is a really super chic look, but it can also be thrown on with sneakers. So what do we have here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we already have the 5 pairs of shoes, and now I've got 7 jumpsuits / dresses. So we are now up to 12 pieces. So as we talked about, my other uniform is that kind of jeans and t-shirt look. But before I dive into picking out those pieces, I want to get some outer layers in here, because even in the summertime, personally, know thyself, I am always freezing when we go into restaurants, or I'm in stores, movie theaters, planes, you name it. I find that the AC is blasting and I need a layer piece. Even in my own store, the AC comes on and I'm freezing. So I wanted to pick these pieces out first, because if I didn't, when you're building a capsule, it's real easy to squeeze out these essentials, and then you get to the end and you go, oh shoot, you know, I forgot the denim jacket or whatever. So let's start with these. So let me show you the pieces I picked. I actually wanted to throw a couple of kimonos in there too, because those to me are part of the outfit, but they're kind of layering as well. So I picked 2 of my favorites. First, I got this gorgeous new one in from Coco and Carmen. It's kind of these like ice cream colors. So, so pretty. This can also double as a swimsuit cover up. And then one in a completely different colorway from LA Soul. I love this. And this one can get very elegant in the evening if I want it to. So that's 13, 14, we're up to 14 pieces. And then a few little jacket type situations. So I, of course, have to have my denim jacket in here. So this is piece number 15, little crop denim jacket. Then piece number 16, I did think a little bit carefully about, because I want to make sure I'm not duplicating, but I love this so much and it goes so well with these other pieces that I have picked that you'll see, that I just decided to include it, and hopefully we'll get tons of use out of it. It's this new little one here from Grady Zoiger. We also have this in white at the store, you guys, and it's got this little eyelet design in it. It's just such a cute compliment to both jeans and jumpsuits and dresses, okay? So what is that? So we had 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Then I wanted one blazer, okay? So I know summertime, probably gonna wear a ton of blazers, but one linen blazer and in white would be perfect. So we've got the white one here from Urban Daisy, yay! And then last but not least, I personally feel like I need one summer cardigan. I love cozying up in a good cardigan. We just got this new one in. I think it's actually even called the summer cardigan from Grade and Gather. It's just really nice and lightweight. Oatmeal color goes with everything. So what are we up to now? So bear with me as I keep like forgetting my numbers. So we were at 12 at the end of the jumpsuits. So 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, we're at 18 now, and the rest is going to be dedicated to my other uniform of kind of the shirt and jeans look. All right, so for the shirt and jeans concept, let's start with the bottom half. I'd rather have fewer pairs of jeans or pants and then a handful of tops to choose from. So I am going to, I really basically just picked five pairs of jeans that are all just distinct enough from one another, but that all I can see that are all fit me well, are comfortable, and I can see multitasking. So the first pair is actually the pair I'm wearing. So I've got a pair of, can you guys see? I've got a pair of just black denim, very like destroyed jeans on. I really like these for summer. Hey, I mean, why wouldn't I? They've got air holes built right in, right? And they're kind of cropped, very comfortable, nice light color for summer. Then I wanted another pair of blue jeans to work with that had just a little bit less distressing, just a little bit less, and that were a little bit darker in color, but still lightly cropped. Again, a very summery silhouette. And then I needed one good pair of white jeans. All of these, by the way, so far have been from just black denim, which I absolutely love. These tend to be high-waisted and stretchy. These kind of have a shark bite bottom. And then I definitely wanted to include one pair of black jeans. Even in summertime, these are such go-tos. These pull-on jeans from Coco and Carmen have served me so well. And then finally, one novelty pair of jeans, which are brand new for me, but I will tell you, I have tried them on. The fit is phenomenal and the color is just mouth-watering, from Coco and Carmen. These are their OMG jeans in this kind of limey green color, just so pretty. So we were at 18, 19, oh my gosh, I'm so worried that I've lost count, but bear with me, we may have to revise this as we go. If I did count all the pieces to start with, just so you know, this is 33 pieces. But let's see, I think we were at 18, so 19, 20, 21, 22, and then 23 is what I'm wearing. And now we're gonna finish with the tops. Okay, I did go back and count, and yes, indeed, I have picked out 33 pieces, as we will see. So I have 10 pieces left to go here. These are for the tops. So on the top front, I decided to start kind of with the blousier pieces, and then we'll move into tees and layering tanks. And yes, I am counting layering tanks because that again is a problem area for me, which we'll come back to talking to in just a second. So on the blouse front, one of them is the one I'm wearing. I love this new shirt in from Fate. It's so pretty, full of summer colors. Yes, it's very distinct, but I can see wearing this with pretty much all of the pants that I picked out. Okay, so this is one. And again, I have 10 pieces left to go. One. Then two is, hello, have to have the Riley shirt. The white Riley is definitely in there. This can be worn on its own. It can be tucked in. It can be tight at the waist. If you're not sure how to wear it, look back at some of my videos. I've shown like 1,000 ways to wear this shirt, and it's also great to just throw over dresses and jumpsuits. Then we have a new piece in that I am super excited to try on with everything from jeans to jumpsuits. It's this new boxy gauzy top, and this is one, girls, I'm gonna admit you have to see it on. It's very, very cute on. It's kind of gauzy, stretchy, very lightweight. It's a really fun layering piece. And then last but not least, just another really kind of distinct, fabulous piece in from Billy T. I love this brand, you guys. It's a new one for us. It's so pretty. This is super soft. I love plaids year round. This one's short sleeve, just got it. Can't wait to wear it. Looks great with almost, really actually all of the jeans, maybe not the lime ones, but everything else that I chose. Okay, so let's look at the final few pieces, the final 6 pieces that are gonna be tees and tanks. Okay, so the final countdown here, last 6 pieces, and I just, again, wanted to come back to areas of challenge for you, and in my case, tees, layering tanks, definitely a place where I can just stack these and stock up on these forever. And believe it or not, it does create some decision fatigue for me in the morning. It's kind of silly, but like if I want to grab a black tank, I've got like 30 to choose from it, and that's just silly. I'm gonna really try living minimally for the next 3 months, so let's see where I went. Felt like I did have to have one black tank, one white, so love these in from Grade and Gather. If you need any, you guys, we have these. We have lots of options in store, so I've got it in black, and I've got it in this kind of creamy, it's like an ivory white. I don't mind mixing ivories and whites, so like this would look great with the really optic white linen blazer, white and ivory, beautiful. Okay, then because of the jumpsuits I chose, and just for other reasons, just reasons of comfort, I needed one great bodysuit, and I love this one. It's just in ivory, and this will be just a great layering piece, like an essential. And then let's see, one perfect white t-shirt, which, you guys, this new one in from Billy T, I wish you could jump through the camera and feel it. It is so soft, and it has a little feminine detail with a slight puff sleeve. So it really can be styled on its own or layered. And then finally, two graphic tees or tanks to work with that will be great on their own, even cute with the dresses and skirts, or layered under blazers, etc. So first is this little short sleeve one in here from Om and All London. I love it. And you know, I like it when it's not huge graphics, just because it's a little more subtle. It can be repeated more often and worn in maybe a slightly more sophisticated way. And then finally, this one is a little bit bigger on the graphic front, but I love that juxtaposition of something serious like a blazer over a more of like a graphic tank. So I think this is really pretty from Om and All London. So you guys, those are my 33 pieces. Gals, if you're feeling inspired and ready to go, and you are ready to dive into your own closet, go ahead, make sure you've got some time to yourself, because this does take time and planning. And you may want to take a day where you just spend some time journaling it out and thinking about just some of the things that we talked about. You know, what's the right number of pieces for you? What's the right time frame to experiment with a capsule? And then do a little bit of deep thinking too about what your style priorities are, and more than anything, what your personal uniform or uniforms might be, so that it's a little bit easier to choose. If this is good and you're ready to get going, then you guys can go ahead and switch off and get started. If you want to have a little fun and just see a little bit of a fashion show, some of the fun ways I've come up with to mix and match these items. By the way, can you guys hear the cat meowing in the background? She really wants to be part of this. Anyway, if you guys want to have some fun and see a fashion show, then stay on the video and you'll just see a reel of some back-to-back outfits that I've put together, which frankly, I think is only the tip of the iceberg. I could get so many outfits out of this. I guess we'll find out over the next 3 months, and I will of course report back to you guys on how things are going. If you guys liked the content here and want to see more videos like this and found this useful, please give this video a thumbs up. Really helps this channel too. And if you guys haven't already, please make sure to jump on and subscribe here to Zero Waste Closet. That way you guys get notifications whenever new videos come out, which is usually every Sunday night or Monday morning. If you guys have any thoughts, ideas, you want to share what you're doing with your own capsule, please drop them in the comment section below. That's really fun, because then everybody can see and we become a community, then we're just sharing ideas with each other. If you need some personal help, please feel free to email me at lisa@shopchillstyle.com. And of course, if you need help building that capsule, you find you're missing pieces, or you just need some updates, then stop in and see us in store at Chill Boutique in Fountain Hills, or jump online to www.shopchillstyle.com. Gals, happy capsule wardrobe building. Best of luck to you. It takes some courage to try this experiment, but I think it's going to be really liberating and fun. So I can't wait to reconnect with you guys and let you know how it's going. See you in the next one.